This is J-Bank's music, the hottest.
Sierra Leoneans, how wanna they do? Sierra Leoneans, una kushe. We all are one, make we live together. Without peace, we no go before. Like you neighbor, no make palava. This salon, now no more we get. For the sake of the picking, let we make salon. Wetin you don't do for mama salon? When they say water, you say for crop you back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Let we make salon. Anything you do, give peace a chance. Let we make salon. And inside you go, give peace a chance. Let we make salon. Salon man, how you they do? Salon woman do ya kushe. This na the time for let we make we country. Government property, not on you yo. Not out in the street, not if na office. Waiting up for we, not on you yo. Let we like salon, let we put them first. Live at peace inside salon. When they say water, you say for crop you back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Let we make salon. Anything you do, give peace a chance. Let we make salon. And inside you go, give peace a chance. Let we make salon. Sierra Leoneans, wanna listen to me. Sierra Leoneans, wanna listen well, oh. Learn some lessons and get some blessings. Stop the blame game like we make salon. This say not that one they say not this. Election time, not to time for feds. Make salon, not well this country. If we live in peace, salon go before. When they say water, you say for crop you back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Let we make salon. Anything you do, give peace a chance. Let we make salon. And inside you go, give peace a chance. Let we make salon. Before ya, how una they do? Bakayad, una kushe. For make salon, make we live in peace. If we make salon, better go there for we. No place like home, no place like salon. Green, white and blue, make we raise them up. Let we make salon, let we not boil salon. Land that we love our Sierra Leone. When they say water, you say for crop you back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Let we make salon. Anything you do, give peace a chance. let we make salon. Any side you go, give peace a chance.
This is J-Bank's music, the hottest.
Sierra Leone, yes, I wanna they do. Sierra Leone, yes, una kushe. We all are one, make we live together. Without peace, we no go before. Like you neighbor, no make palava. This salon, now no more we get. For the sake of the picking, then let we make salon. Wetin you don't do for mama salon. When they say water, you say for crop you back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Let we make salon. Anything you do, give peace a chance. Let we make salon. And inside you go, give peace a chance. Let we make salon.
Youth man they cry, say they add up money now they again. Papa enough here, oh. All time you they give with fake promises. We don't tire with you story. Papa if for no say by next year, we go come out na the cheer. All when say you don't do it, enough here. But still they make like you not care. Papa we don't guess with the system. Lights and what's another day. All man don't fed up with the country. Now that's make we they sing say system bad, oh. Salon people they say bad, oh. Go mad, the system bad, oh. You know they try for me, yeah. Bad, oh. Go mad, the system bad, oh. Everybody they cry say bad, oh. Go mad, the system bad, oh. You know they try for me, yeah. Bad, oh.
Lord have mercy, yeah.
Justice not there, not the law courts. You ain't on the power, but you don't suffer. Police and soldier brutality, but coup papa. This come on away. Look how they punish LA. Come on, remember, who say you did now, eh? Papa, if you no say you don't fail, me I go talk true, I let you lock me in a jail. This like business don't back to. Oh, not just they play with bamfu. But 2023, we commit up na fit icona. Kojuma, koju. Oh, na kill people, them na make any loan salt tumbo. And for them by prison. Plenty man and woman don't suffer for too long. Just for no reason. Real price just to go up away. Progress done the eye. We were the struggle, now we the feel amo. We were the suffer, we back away. We were the struggle, now we the feel amo. We were the suffer, we back away. All man don't fed up with the country. Now that's make we the sing say system bad, oh. Salon people they say bad, oh. Go mad, the system bad, oh. You know they try for me, yeah. Bad, oh. Go mad, the system bad, oh. Everybody they cry say bad, oh. Go mad, the system bad, oh. You know they try for me, yeah. Bad, oh.
Side, system hard, system bad, system tough, system rough. We dey wake up in the morning, but we no get nothing for skull. Say we smoke stuff, frustration make man the ear rub. Nothing no day, how define baby them go bluff. I pay fly, every day we dey struggle for shelter. You don't tell we say make we be at things go be better. No food na the table, life not comfortable. Hey, baby, but not treat we like a fool. Oh, mother, Baoba, Fatima, Baoba, and they kill power, then they thief power.
God will music.
It's one big way begin.
Hallelujah. Daily days. Sir George. Yellow flag team this. Who is for this country?
BSF Entertainment.
Yeah.
CSN Collection Beats.
Purchase your tracks today.
Why we pass suffer? He can't give his time I put a living not easy for me. Every day you see the people them are dying. Opportunity not there. Nobody know the fence for me. Why we pass suffer? He can't give his time I put a living not easy for me. Every day you see the people them are crying. Opportunity not there. Nobody know the talk for we. Sierra Leone, now we come see sweet, sweet salon. Sierra Leone, now we see it home. Sierra Leone, now we come see. We no get no time for go. Sierra Leone, let we all come together and heal this nation.
Still the year we up to God. We no get no time for God. Now that make we still the year. We leader they no care about we. The only one for use when it comes to one election. The youth they still they suffer. How they go live? We will not even day. So youth man you get from the wise, no kill the border because of politics.
Purchase your
Either you be red or green, now for no say alone, we all not the same. We no say the country money, but we still there, we know the go no side.
Why we pass suffer? He can't give his eye I put a living not easy for me. Every day you see the people them are dying. Opportunity not there. Nobody know the fence for me. Why we pass suffer? He can't give his eye I put a living not easy for me. Every day you see the people them are crying. Opportunity not there. Nobody know the talk for me.
Purchase your tracks today.
Sierra Leone, now we come see sweet, sweet salon. Sierra Leone, now we see it home. Sierra Leone, now we come see. We no get no time for go. Sierra Leone, let we all come together and heal this nation.
We no see no reason why make we dey suffer. We get better mercy by a copper. The big one they get, but still not on the offer. But now Salomon they die like a papa. Hey we talk the truth and they kill you.
They forget about things where they happen. Now we on sweet ass alone. Now we own. Whoa, let we left for do them bad things them. We they feel a most alone. Now we own. Whoa, we are. And if we hurt you, we sorry. Really sorry. We no mean bad, oh. We just want to make we a go before. We really sorry. If we hurt you, we sorry. We really sorry. We no mean bad, oh. We just want to make we a go before. Family muna kusha again inside this one big family house and una kabo. Well, of course. We always tell una say how they go. That's so they come. But it look like say the come don't they choke we. Well, plenty arguments we don't there, but it sound like they say would I get power. Now get right so this not in the happen right now. Thank you. Now in the happen right now. Now we are. They say they talk. I forget me, Mike na corner must know how the thing they don't choke we inside Mama Salon. But
they don't choke you. They don't choke me at all.
I know.
but you dey have the advantage right now. You dey enjoy the flex. But until then, now from then till I get for know if really salon people don't tire or not. Well, today
That's on a pop.
we get plenty things them for now, but we get a very big issue for can discuss with you now. Well, some of you don't begin hearing the magnitude of this issue. We had don't bring them for make we una come cheer for no what's up.
Well, you know say 2023 election na the proportional representation wey dem can say PR system or the district block na im get for be for the 2023. You know that day already, NT? What do you think about that one day? Well, as them pass judgment so on the PR system say na im for be inside 2023, the Electoral Commission Salon go ahead and release then timetable for the electoral calendar. I mean, the electoral activities them all waiting and get for do from now. Take the election pass, they release the how they call it, then timetable. So you go aware of all the activities them where they be. That's not a good thing. Well, we same way so see as them pass ruling. It's like say all this just join to join. It's like enforcing a conjoin. You know, all man join. As the same way so pass judgment on the PR system, now the Supreme Court, we see Justice Adrian Fisher say, myself not the lesbian. Now himself say, I give una bonus. I don't extend the term for una all una election and the how you call themselves the National Delegates Conference. Well, that's not for the All People's Congress. In not have though, we say we so see outside the Sierra Leone People's Party where they say SLPP. Then self pull a press release say then self the All Delegates Conference for tell the membership how the government don't perform. Outside they meet the country. Outside they don't take the country, then they go and update them people them inside the delegate conference we get for B have been to money. Well, as the election don't begin this sweet, all the activity, all the yagba, all the bring, all the things them don't begin to come up. Now we know say election don't come. Then can say we married get for sweet. Now from the bachelor's eve. Oh yes. We don't begin see the yagba don't begin come. Well, these are all of the things they're waiting for inside program today. But the big one of all, we want for just hearing from you. What do you think about the 2023 election? Where go be on the PR system?
We dey I
tell you, say we dey, we know they go non side.
We dey
oh yes, we dey oh.
For talk about the bad things
and
then.
serve the good ones.
We dey
we dey.
We dey
Oh, we dey oh.
For talk about the good things
Oh
then.
yes, we dey
We dey
we dey oh.
For talk about the ugly things them, the good, the bad,
And the ugly.
Now in we there for talk about. Well, we be the waiting will be the final decision concerning the PR system.
Well, we don't already know and we don't see how it end up.
Until we all know say the courts now in get the rights no more for pass certain judgment. Now the country,
Especially where it camp and constitutional matter, the highest courts na the land, when the Supreme Court na in no more ki able for do certain things them.
but with the hope and pray say some of them judgment here be in the favor of some people more, they not bypass certain system na the constitution.
Well, fortunately or unfortunately, I see something where possible right way say democracy na the government of murder for murder and by murder. Not to that normal democracy where can be the government of the people for the people and by the people. So this one is say na the government of murder for murder and by murder.
Not the same class again. No, they go. It's like a tiff turn now. That class where they go. Now I get other class where they attend.
Are they free education? When they slay can't free education, you know they don't.
Well, of course, me people, them, I don't hear you waiting at the decision of the court today. Then don't tell we waiting at the verdict. Well, now then get the rights number for tell we. Then kind tea how then tell we today. Now they get the rights for court. This kind case how they don't cut us. Well, as they don't cut them, plenty bundle they don't scatter today. And the official don't come and tell we own concerning the APC. Well, Ecsl, let's have done pull a timetable concerning the 2023 election. All of this they inside the basket today where we can discuss with you now. But we tell una say this time we get small talk. Now una get everything. We just there for control the system for una and we talk small. We left give una the rest. Wetin una really think of this decision and the timetable and all the other things that will happen today as they don't pass judgment concerning the PR system inside my salon. You they come tell we wetin you think and we save the land from you.
Who believe in Bo 2023 election? Who believe in Bo? So the election get for be all my own, kind side. If you sabi, kind side. But at the end of the day, get for be say protection of people's votes get for be at the center of every activity. So the question come back say, who believe in Bo?
Well, of course, Pambule, before they go inside the matter, we left for the remind about the 100,000K as we put a challenge. Well, this challenge is not stopping. The only time this challenge is stop. Now the time where they hit the 100,000K. Now we talk of 64,142 family members them. And as well, not forget as you they enter inside the family house, they hit for the like button and share this program because we find out say notification not go. So do ya share the program and continue for share and call. Whether they near you know about this channel and tell them about this channel so we reach the 100,000K. We move.
We go inside top inside the Ecsl and start with the electoral calendar where they don't release for let we see waiting they happen. So if that be the case, we go inside the Tolombo and come out the pauper for let we see waiting we get. We start with this one, and this one now the timeline for external stakeholders. Basically, you get for do with the political parties them, you get for do with electoral management bodies them, you know, all of them observers them. This now for guide we, including we self when a stakeholder, we supposed to get the shares inside the business because we all now we vote, now they take care of the government. Eh? So now we.
And they begin calling from today stakeholder.
Stakeholder, me and you are stakeholder because now we the vote, now we determine who that for be we caretaker.
You sure?
So, now one grade and then give we, and this time around we they take very good responsibility of that particular one day. We go top inside the business and begin with this. The first activity where they put like you begin inside February the 22nd to the 14th. Then they do training of staff them. Sorry, then they do training of staff card. On distribution process. So basically then they train staff them on their card them. You know how for distribute the ID card them and so. And the second one where they be 17 to 26 March, then they do distribution of ID card nationwide. After they don't train the staff, they have for distribute the card them. So now the second activity you get for BC, then get for give people in the card. But this one I get advice for you. When they give you that your ID card, make sure say you keep them. Usai you the able for
good
access
you. Good advice.
Nobody for keep am for you.
Good advice.
Because tomorrow if you end up to make chamot, if find out say you know for votes, Usai in one vote, and go vote other side, and they tell you say the card is not siam. So make sure say you keep am for you say safe. You want green, Usai na yo yai bet.
Savings account.
And I think for pass that fixed deposit. So after that, we go to the next item. Now they say then the old Paramount Chief Member of Parliament election. You know, you can get what they call PCMP. You know, basically after you get the ordinary member of Parliament, you get the Paramount Chief them. Where you get, for example, the PC Agbako and Kanabuko. Yes, PC Balankonto. Where they do a parliament. Now they election this. So then give it timetable and the dates, how the activity then they go. Then say from the let's see. Okay. Then say the first one, yeah, the 5th to the 5th of March 2023. Then the Gazette declaration of elections dates. That means say when they don't get all the election dates, then they can't go to the government printer. Then print them, then hang them for let people can watch and make sure say okay, this is correct or this is not correct or this day in place or this is not in place. After they don't gazette them, where it don't mature, then pull them now, then go on. So the second thing, they say the 29 March 2023, and they do training of potential candidate, than the one them wey na potential candidates them for this member of parliament, where na people wey get intention, where eligible for contest inside and they do training for them, make them understand how the process get for talent. And then on the 30th of March to the 1st of April, and they get we take time for you get this date because we want you. I know say most of una don't see this, but una not get time for read them. So we just want all the talk am so una they able for understand waiting. So the 30th March to the 1st of April, then say then they do it called nomination of candidate for PCMP elections at district level. So what does that mean? Then he nominates. Like I can now say, I nominate Baibure for represent we na Kalagbangola. For example, or Amoyamba district, or na this. So they actually do them at district level. Take for me the next date.
The next date, na the 30th, no.
Yes.
Na the 30th March.
So the 1st of
the
April.
1st of
So,
April 2023.
On the same day, why is that they do nomination? Then same way so the posting of provisional list of nomination. So when they don't do the nomination, they don't collect the one them where they nominate say now then they want a potential candidate. Remember say they start with the training. So now then they end the list say now the potential candidates and this way we don't get.
We jump there, we come 1st April 2023. Of course.
No, you don't jump. Like where? We still in the same day. 30th of March to the 1st of April, again on that same day, then get feeling of objection. That is to say, then get a form. Outside, for example, you will come and say, this person here, I get objection, but this process will they use, or this thing, or this person no waiting. You get your objection, you feel them, yeah? After you don't feel that form day, then not later than 5 p.m. Then at the closing and work hour that one day, then can able for do them on that particular day. That is if you get like what I can say a petition this thing or so something like that.
Agree or not agree.
Agree
Anyway,
and
we jump from there.
Supposed for stand or you're not supposed for contest.
Okay. We open here. We jump there. We come the 1st April 2023.
Okay, the first, then get objection period ends. That objection, yeah, where they make. The first, when at the next day, it don't done. They know they take no more objection again.
Same date, the 1st April 2023.
So on that very day, the objection, then they take decision on the objection by the returning officer at that district level day. On that very day, then they take decision. The first.
They know the wait next day, the very day.
Yes, after they don't do
fast.
they 30 to the first, the very day, because they want for go on with the team. On that very day, they
Team Sweets now we had with a jump play we can the 2nd April 2023.
So now you get opportunity after they don't take decision, you get the right for object. I mean for appeal, for say no, this decision will not take so. I'm not sure. Now this. You get your law, you get your waiting, you quote and say now this way we will now this way is supposed to be. So this decision will take so you're not correct. You get right for appeal. That will be on the 2nd.
Well, as we jump play, we can the 4th April 2023.
So if at all and get anything like decision appeal against the decision of the returning officer, then self can don't sit down and then come out again with a decision on that appeal that you make for say, okay, the appeal where you make, you been getting rights for call your attention to this. Yes, now this not the outcome. Or no, you still wrong. Now this not the law. Now this not the law. So now that's what it is.
In the sweet tree, as we jump play, we can the 6th April 2023.
If I follow you, always you understand electoral calendar, how it happen. So person when somebody talks saying that this they happen, you not gonna begin say waiting at this again. Now make we take with them for explain. But we find out say most people are not able for join this stream right now because of the notification not go. Yeah. So please help me for share this program and not forget for like as we do go. Who's you been go study the 4th? No,
we
the
did
6th. The 6th. Then now they say final list of nominated candidates. After they don't do all our decision there of the appeal, then they finally come now and end the list now say that this now the candidates them where we don't get.
You gotta get a play. As we jump play, we can the 7th April 2023 as well.
Again, then they go back to the government printer and get what called gazetting. Outside they don't put that list there, then they go take and they can go, then print and they hang up now say let people then come back and watch and gazette them. That's what I mean gazette them. I mean say then put on the government printer, then take other small procedure then for make sure say the public self participate in that one day.
Well, after a few days, they jump now to the 26th April 2023.
Now then they do it in called meeting of stakeholders at district level. Then they meet all the stakeholders then now that particular district day. For example, Moyamba, Kailan, Kono, Pujon, you know, Bombali, Potloko, any sign at district level they meet with the stakeholders them.
Well, 28 April again, 2023.
So now then don't declare campaign on the 28th of April. Campaign for all the one they when a candidate them go out now and begin for campaign and tell people why them for give them the opportunity for represent them in the parliament.
Well, the rest small.
And sorry, and this one I want to make it clear. This not for ordinary member of parliament we get constituencies. This now for paramount chief member of parliament them where they go by district.
Well, as we come with the rest small, we can enter inside 1st May 2023.
So on the 1st of May 2023, that same then they go back and go gazette the campaign calendar. That is to say, after then the general calendar say this person by way any campaign this time, some prepare any campaign this time, and the gazette turn they back for let people them see.
All right. Inside the same May from the 1st to the 18th, 2023 again. Yeah? The 1st to the 18th.
Okay, then get Wetin and call accreditation of candidates, agents, and observers, PCMP. So basically, then they go now and say, okay, this now the accreditation, now the thing this way they give the rights for let you do another polling station or around the polling center, yeah, for be agents for your candidate, for the member of parliament, where then and the one that way only the go where eligible for be candidates now Uda na paramount chief because this now for strictly Uda na paramount chief. Uda not to paramount chief not get any right for contest. So now Una at district level, for example, if you get 12 paramount chief na this district, una all they come together and say me want go, me want go, me want go. Then see now Uda. So this now they all they can get the agents them the one the way them don't get as candidates.
We still there inside May from the 5th to the 18th. May 2023.
So now they get everything and call training of staff for PCMP. So now the ACSS start and train them, yeah, for let them get ready for the PCMP election.
Well, the same 18th May 2023.
Campaign close for PCMP.
The 19th May 2023.
Now all relax. Nobody know the mixed band campaign. Nobody need to talk about that. All man just relax. They ready for voting.
We'll go put her inside it. All right, we'll still come inside May. We've asked May the 20th May 2023.
And get what thing called polling day. Now that thing day you go vote and the polling station and they open 7 a.m. in the morning and they lock 5 p.m. evening time and retrieval of polling material. So all of that and they get for do say they don't count material and after they don't done then take all the material back then go to them.
And the 21st to the 24th May 2023.
So now that day now, then they tally all things. In other words, then they watch how the waiting we don't mark, how it tally with waiting, then at the system and all of them things. And they after that they then call results at district office for all the paramount chief MP then.
And from the 1st April to the 17th, 2023.
Okay, so now then get waiting call nomination for local government, parliamentary and presidential elections. So this now in get the focus of all the Yagba where they can say inside the multi-tier as with man can say multi-tier where now 4 election. You have to do it councillor, mayor or chairperson, MP, member of parliament, and then the caretaker. So now they multi-tier. So on the 1st to the 17th of April, then say period for the submission of approved list of candidates for local council members. Yeah. So what this simply means, for the one the way they go na local council, we get for those councillor. Now the political party then, say this na PR system, will submit their list. The one way they don't approve, then they submit and now to the ECSL for let them get the candidates na the system.
The 14th April 2023.
So now then get a briefing of potential candidates for local council election. In other words, the potential candidates, the one them way they named on the list. Then they call them all. They come explain, give them how the process they go. Waiting, this mean whose time you go win, whose time you go lose, whose time they go take this over this thing. Then you can explain to them, make themselves understand. Because themselves get for be ambassador for go and explain to the people them on how the system they go so the people self not go lost.
The 15th April 2023.
Then get waiting and call public notice on submission of endorsed candidate for nomination for. So now in this case they put public notice. For example, ECSL they come and tell una say we don't get this list when I am then the party don't endorse the candidates them, and then they don't go through the nomination for local council election. Then they pull up press and release day where they will send out for we see them again.
And we're still inside the 15th April 2023.
Okay, the 15th April, let's say public notice. No. Okay, the same 15. Then they do what they call sensitization of nomination. In other words, then go explain, give people them. That they go read them in radio, television, even on social media. They explain to people them how this process get for talent for the nomination.
Well, the 18th or the 28th April again.
Take note, Awale, you always there on top of situation. That is why we always they explain to you how then system they go, and it's very good at as they approve the system. So ECSL pull this list or this timetable for let we able to understand. So we all responsibility now we had not to for talk no more or criticize. We as well they do voter education. You for always they on top of the system, not to the system for they on top of you. In other words, you for know how you electoral system, the electoral circle talent. So you tell me about the almost?
The 19th.
The 19th April. Then they do another. Okay, the same 19th April. Then get what they call nomination of candidates for local council election. So on that very day, the way they don't sensitize them, then they do now nomination. And they can say, I nominate this. So basically, then they, say the locals and the districts and block system get for do it how the vote day. If not 10 seats there, if you get 60, me get 40, and they get 4 seats, you get 6 seats.
6 seats, yeah.
Yes. So now, then they come now and explain again how the whole thing they go, the nomination, all thing, and they all of them thing, and they just for let people understand how they go, they go. And now from 9 to 4 p.m. every day they happen.
And the same date, the 19th or the 28th again, April.
Then same way so they do a thing called publication of provisional list of nominated candidates. So now that first list where then they pull and say okay, now the one that we don't get as candidates where they nominate, then they pull and first, and then the chief electoral commissioner later will get for say yes, the one they are stamp one, and at the final list this.
I think so this very day it choke the same date again, April. 19 to the 28th.
So now, then do wetin and call filling of objection. Like wetin them do for the PCMP them. Now, then they look forward for say, okay, this particular thing, I get objection against this person. This person not supposed to be at the top of this list. And for they under because of this. Or you get reason why this person not for contest. Because he not a citizen. Or you get any other reason where make this person not for day part of that list. You go and give objection. You fill the slip and then you send them to ECSL.
And the same 28 again, April 2023.
Objection done. They're not taking any more objection.
The same date again, 28 April.
Then they take decision on all the objection them where they don't do. And by now make them done, if you watch the objection, they take and say 4 o'clock. So by 6 o'clock, they don't done with the objection. Nothing again they know they do. Then they give out the decision now and say, now this, according to the objection they wanna make, now this, now we'll find out.
You can do again the same day, 28 April 2023.
Okay, now then get what they call training of potential. In other words, the one them where they don't put say, now they one they are the potential people them. For example, honorable members them, yeah, the MPs them, the potential one them wait for be part of the process, then they as well do training for explaining them how the whole process they go on.
Well, with a jump now countdown to the 29 April 2023.
When activity number 35, then get what they call appeal, objection, decision of the ECSL for local council election. So now for the local council, the one that will be don't make objection, then don't sit down and then take decision. If that decision the way they take is not correct, you appeal again and say no, the decision of ECSL is not correct. Now this disease last year be applied with the paramount chief them.
Inside April again 30 2023.
The decision them bring and come say okay, we don't give us decision. Come and say no, you're not correct. We wanna appeal, and then we don't look at the appeal. Now this is not the final decision. After that, the whether you're glad or not, plaster by.
One thing about this timetable, he gets style. Now in the point out on for mixer box up, we come back the 2nd May 2023.
Okay. April. May.
Okay,
2nd. So now you remember wetin make it be happen now the way how the person put and a final list of nominated candidates published. So April, May, You know what you know? April we come out. Now we come May. You know mix up.
There we go.
The 2nd of May. Now then they do the final nominated candidates list and they publish that list day for all the one they way they don't nominate them. Post and all seen.
We come back April 30 to the 9th May.
Now then get it called nomination of candidates for presidential and member of parliament. Of course, this now get the Toyeke as as Adebayo say. Now get the Toyeke. This one now everybody this sit down. I can remember the year 2002. No, not 2002. 2012. When Marabio making first attempt. You know, I sit down in front of them like journalists. We all sit down. They ask several questions. Them, you know, and I be that day. We I do a report on 98.1. I be 98.1 by then. We they ask him one question, but I not been catching. And I know say Marabio, you know, being smart enough and you know still smart. You know, they ask him, you know, like question about the freedom of information. Say if he become, you know, the president, what he could do with regards the freedom of information bill. With that thing, it not been passed yet. So even the name for call back not been sabi until in one mate when I been carry system and be rescue him on that situation day, you know, right in front of the waiting. So now that be left me question. I mean, in my report, it be get a question of if this man don't know waiting at the freedom of information, how is go promise now say it go pass him? But interestingly, Anes by Kuma don't pass that day. But Marabio go further and pass things the way Anes by Kuma not pass. So I think he don't try in that area day. So we go back.
The same dates. The same day, the 30 to the 9th.
30 to the 9th and get publication of provisional list of nominated. So then now the next they come and say, okay, now this are the people the way they nominate. Now the list this the first list.
The same date again, the 30 to the 9th May.
Okay, the same date again. Then get waiting and call filling of objection for so now if they get any objection for member of parliament, the one that they don't nominate, already back then the filler applicable as it be applied to the PCMP and the local council. The same thing this. I don't need to explain but quick.
We come back May 1st.
Then do sensitization for the polling process and procedure and process. So what that simply means how the polling get for go. For example, I'm go tell you say when you wake in the morning. You go queue. You take before you wake in the morning. You don't adjust yourself. You take your ID card. You go tolo. You go queue. Yeah. If you meet line, if you not meet line, you go empty map right before. Sorry. If you not meet line, you go to map right. Even if they're not open, you don't want it. You map top and wait. Where they come, then call una go inside. You give ID card, then cross check. So the process. How the process get for do, the procedure where you get for go through, waiting at the process for the day, all of that and then get for take time, then explain it with the people then.
While we jump there now, we come the 9th May 2023.
Point me. The same day, then you get objection period for parliamentary nomination, and that day the end.
The same 9th May again, 2023.
So the returning officer they come with indecision on the objection, and then they of course this 6 p.m. for parliamentary nomination. After where you don't make your objection and they come and make a decision.
The 10th May 2023.
Then they publish, then they put out the list of the nominated candidates for presidential candidate. So now then the that list now say this now the presidential candidate. Wait for now one we get.
We jump there, we come the 10th
no,
to the 16th.
Now one we get.
Eh?
Now one candidate we get right now. Presidential candidate.
Me I know. Tell them no more.
Other than the candidates.
Nah, go.
I know more than the presidential candidate.
Only.
Okay.
The 10th to the 16th May.
All right. Then they do what they call filling of objection for the presidential. So now, if you feel that you get any objection for the list where they don't put for presidential, you make your objection. The same thing applies to all the other ones.
Well, with the jump now, we come the 11th May.
Okay, sorry about that. The 11th May, last year and go up. The 11th May, then they do decision. If they don't bring out a decision, then you get appeal. Now that same day you make them.
We come the 12th.
Then the decision, final decision on the appeal, where you don't make by the where you don't make and don't send them to the ECSL. Final.
We come down to the 17th.
Well, the 17th also we don't do go small. After May, now it's month. Now June day. Or June the door. Okay, so now the 17. Now the final list of nominated candidates for presidential election. Now that ended at the endgame for we see. If there is no objection, now that ended. If no objection or the, now that ended in the endgame.
From the 1st May to the 15th June 2023.
Okay, now they call this one polling and result management. Sorry. Okay, then go polling and result management. When they say polling, that's the day where they vote all throughout the day and how they go manage the results. So now if you take out from the 1st of May to the 15th, then get what they call recruitment of polling, counting and tallying staff. So all the one that we get for work and the election process and procedure, now them then recruit.
Well, we come the 20th to the 21st May 2023.
Then they do stakeholder meeting at district level and national level on drawing up campaign timetable. So in other words, then they meet with all the political party them, electoral management body them, and all other concern at district level for let them go see how they go draw calendar for make where you the campaign, if na APC the campaign today, SLPP not for candidate. If na SLPP the campaign, APC not for go there, for let it not clash.
Well, we can enter inside the big one at the 23 May 2023.
Then now, this 23rd day, then go on, campaign starts. So now campaign supposed to be on the 23rd of May 2023. Now in campaign they start, yeah, for local council, election, member of ordinary member of parliament, and presidential election. The 23rd May 2023. Now in the campaign they start. Take note of that date today. Very, very important.
We still run the camp from the 25 May to the 22, to the 22nd June 2023.
So now if you don't get 22nd June, you know say now the peak don't team up by himself. Boom, 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 boom. That way me uncle say thing don't camp and can end on this now. Then get training of district staff, ward coordinator, polling, counting, and tallying. Remember saying they don't recruit them. Now then they train them. Then they use 25 May, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, or whatever. Then use like 1 month for do training for them people there. So
all right, from June 22nd, 2023.
So on the 22nd of June, campaign no day again. Nobody no get rights for campaign. Nobody. All man for day quiet for local council, member of parliament, ordinary and presidential. No campaign.
We come again the 23rd June 2023.
Then say cooling off. Period. In other words, now that time they were all man supposed to relax and host, chill, they strategize how, like the party agent then they strategize now, how they for make sure say they deploy them, you know, how they for support them with the ration them, how they for support them with the stipend them and other things them for go and observe the election now on the 22nd.
We come the 24th June 2023.
Okay, now that day now the decision day. Now they call make or break saloon. So now that day you be able for make if like when me uncle be say if you want to see democratic change, a change to end the struggle. If you want to vote Julius Mara behind. So this now the question. If you want to see the economy straight up, you want to see corruption and other things then done, vote? Question mark. So now that day you get for go and vote the 24th of June 2023 where they call polling day. And the polling day when na election day, now that day we can call election day proper. Now that day you vote. So the polling station and open 7 a.m. na morning, 5 o'clock. So ibad you for don't vote. No so not allow policeman and soldier man or any other person intimidate you. I want you anytime if you find out where you can't vote, then can't tension, go relax small, and then you come back for vote. But not make one match you say you vote again, no, and I can advise you again. If somebody wants set confusion by you, avoid. Because waiting there on that intention, if they notice say you know they vote for the party where they want to vote for, then they set confusion by you. And when they set confusion by you, then they arrest you. And once they arrest you, you now -1 vote for your candidate. So make sure you be the most peaceful citizen on that particular day.
Well, we jump from 24th to the 8th July.
Okay, so now
yeah.
24th
24th June to the 8th July.
So after when they don't close the voting day at 5 p.m., then do wetin they call tally of election result. Now that thing they go begin again now. Bible 1, Sembe Pierre 1, Void 1. Kamara this or them begin now. Kamara Soriba. Then they tally all the results. Make sure say they count them. Then they count 1-1. After they don't count them, they enter the figure. So people get for be very much. That word where they can talk say protect the vote. Now this sign is very important. Extra because on the other side is important. The minute you make them score in a point. It's very important. Let that system where being come out na Koinadugu. Who side that Ecsl they take 10. It change them to 100 or 01. It change them to 101. Then get for be very much conscious and careful with the one and they for make the watch waiting and they put na the paper them. Say them full and put her inside the tampered form and then them seal them, then go down and take photo, then take pictures, like color so. If possible video and then talk say today, now the 24th of June 2023 election day. Polling station so this na the result where we don't get na so. Now this candidates get una do that and I can see most of una they do video. Now just say this na the result for this station. No. Be careful how you do video this time. This is the result for 24th of June 2023. Now this we had police station number 0331. Center code so. The time right now 5 p.m. salon time. 5 p.m. salon time. And APC there, SLPP there, and all the observer them there. The result what we get from the one where the Ecsl and we don't put. Now 2,000 for this candidate, 1,000 for this candidate. So you make sure say that
solid one.
Then call them video evidence.
Solid
so
one.
Nobody not able for tamper with that one day. Nobody.
Okay. With the jump then and come the 25th to the 26th June 2023.
So by that time now they don't take all the material, election material and the voter tamper this and that. All thing they don't take now. They don't come go at the district level. So them for go tamper with them.
The same 25th June to the 9th July.
So now that time now then they declare declaration of presidential, parliamentary and local council election. So from the 25 where they begin for count by the 9. So they begin count 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There you go now. Now almost days down there. 6 days. You go now. First, second, fourth. You don't go 10, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8, 9. So in the next 2 weeks, when are 15 days max, then for the announce results for presidential, parliamentary, and local council. Of course, for parliamentary and local council, now first past the post. Yeah, would that first wait, would that get this amount? Well, not so simple, not to first pass the post again. Would that get majority? Now then they announce say for this particular district, this party gets 60 out of the 10. So then get 6 seats. The other party get 4, then get 4 seats. And the announcer now how they go. And then if runoff get for day.
From the 3rd to the 12th July.
So after the 9, then they get some break. Yeah? Then they get small break. And see say and put things them in place. So from the 3rd to the waiting, then get waiting and call possible runoff presidential. That is if runoff get for day.
We come the 8th to the 18th July.
Another 2
final
weeks.
Day.
Then for don't call runoff election and then all thing done. Then declare the winner of that particular election for 2023. Who do you think will be the winner for 2023? Remember on area na only caretaker be right son and a presidential candidate. So this one come out today. We take the time for let you understand because we want you for no say this term election don't come and you for know exactly waiting you get for do. You get for member or you really get for member. Yeah.
There's no politics, no religion, no tribal conflict, opinion, separation. That's hand in hand. We're going to the pool, democracy, the government of the people, by the people, for the people, so now we go. before the next sunrise, our future is already set. Let no politics.
Yes, let no politics or religion no make we get tribal conflict, yeah? Allow no get confusion or kuskas per we save. So now we actually they go and listen to the judgment. Most often I don't listen, but this now the shorter one. Also, then just give some bullet points them about the judgment and how the judge or the justice, the chief justice, sorry, how it draw conclusion into the entire matter. After that, they will call you can call and tell me what you think about all of what we don't talk so today.
We move.
So yeah, we go now. We come back just now.
That on a proper construction of section 38A.
So this one, it begin with number 1. Number 1 point, yeah? 1 point number 1. Now start with 2.
That on a proper construction of section 38A, 1 of Constitutional Amendment Act number 15, all conditions precedent for the holding of or conducting of general elections of ordinary members of parliament to a district block representative were met and or fulfilled. 2. That a directive given by His Excellency the President to the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone to hold the 2023 elections, public elections for ordinary members of parliament by the district block representation system instead of constituencies was in tandem with the provisions of section 38.1 of the 1991 Constitution as amended and therefore not ultra-vires. 3. That the current parliament will soon be dissolved and thereafter all constituencies currently existing will be extinguished for purposes of representation in parliament in favor of representatives representing each of the 16 districts of Sierra Leone, inclusive of independent candidates who secure the minimum threshold for the attainment or securing of seats in parliament. 4. That the revision of constituents as provided in section 38.4 does lead to alteration of the number and or establishment of subject to parliamentary approval. 5. That independent candidates can and are part of the electoral system and can stand and be voted for to be included in any of the seats representing the existing 16 districts in the country. 6. That statutory instruments number 13 and 14 of 16th November are part of the laws of Sierra Leone and are not ultra-vires section 33 and 38 of the Constitution Act number 6 of 1991, section 38A of the Constitution as amended in 2001, and section 171 of the Public Elections Act number 17 of 2001. 7. That pursuant to and subject to the current law in the country, inclusive of the Constitution and statutory instruments number 13 and 14 of 16 November 2002, local councils election will be expected to be by district block representations approved as the mode for the 2023 elections. 8. An order restraining the second defendant, Electoral Commission, its agents, servants, privies, or howsoever called, from taking steps aimed at conducting the 2023 multi-tier public elections on the district block representation system is refused. I say that again. An order restraining the second defendant, Electoral Commission, its agents, servants, privies, or howsoever called, from taking steps aimed at conducting the 2023 multi-tier public elections on the district block proportional representation system is refused. Emphasis mine. 9. An order directing the second defendant to hold the June 2023 elections for ordinary members of parliament and council on a constituency or wards basis is refused. Emphasis mine. Cost. On the issue of cost, this court notes that this is a public interest-based litigation and hence is not inclined to award the usual cost. A minimal cost is therefore awarded in the sum of 3,000 millions to be borne by both plaintiffs jointly and severally, payable to the first and second defendants.
I agree.
sign. You can sign it, no matter. The lawyer will know the correct one. That's it.
Okay.
Would you please sit? Silence in court, please. Yes.
Do I have the Lordship's ear?
Yes.
May I, on behalf of my client, say we note and take under advisement the 53 odd pages that your Lordship has read out this morning. A judgment that is full of promise and pregnant with possibilities. We will accordingly advise them. May I, before I take my seat, commend the court with respect, if you'll allow me, to say we hope in the future administration of justice in this country, the same alacrity that has been displayed by no less than the Supreme Court in listing the case, hearing it, and determining it within 18 days of the conclusions of the arguments and submissions be attended with and paid to future cases in court to ensure the peace, liberty, and tranquility of our republic. Thank you.
My lords, once more, on behalf of myself and the team and the defendants, the first defendant, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, we appreciate the judgment and we commend your industries in arriving at such a decision. Just a clarification, my lord. I am sometimes confused between the new leons and the old leons with respect to the issue of cost, my lord.
New leons is 3,000.
That is...
Old leons is 3 million.
3 million.
Yeah.
Thank you, my lord. We just want to bring to the attention of this court that this is the very first time the law office has been so industrious without outsourcing, where billions are paid to counsel. This was done amongst ourselves, the new generation in the law office.
It's the sacrifice you have.
We thought we were going to appreciate the younger ones, not for self but for others. As my lord pleases.
Yeah. You have to make it fast. One of us is traveling today.
Short statement on behalf of the second defendant. I also want to adopt what Dr. Abdullahi Conte said, and I want to commend the court for the swiftness with which this matter has been handled. And I hope that the lower court will be bound by this, not just as advisory, bound by it, so that numerous judgments that are awaiting delivery are done. The second defendant, my lord, is very pleased that they can now go ahead with the work of conducting the national elections, which we believe will be free and fair. On behalf of the second defendant, I want to thank you for the very detailed and elaborate judgment, taking into consideration all of the arguments today. Thank you. No, we're not part of the 3 million. You can take it. 3 million is quite enough. It's quite enough for you guys. Thank you.
Eyes the court. Thank you.
All right, well, this now be the judgment wey bin take place today at the Supreme Court. Now we dey can listen wetin una sef feel the line don open now.
We know they talk nothing.
Call we now, make we hear it from you. Wetin you think of all the presentation today we don bring you. Call now and take part in the program, and please, now just 1 minute no more you get. So as you call, go direct to the point. Go straight. Forget about Baibure, forget about Shembepie. As you call, go straight and hit the nail. Because now just 1 minute. As you hit the 1 minute, I will drop the line.
And please, you will watch right now. Not forget for like the program and share them for we, because notification no actually go. And if you join me for the first time and you not subscribe it, please consider for subscribe to this particular show. We'll go on the line and take the very first caller.
Hello.
Yeah. Sir. No sorry, Baibure. Yeah, this ruling where they did today, I want to know any other government able change them back, any other new government able change them back?
Well, normally, the ruling are for sure whether they get right or they not get right. But in the case of the ruling, they say it get right. And this not the last court na the country. So I'm not sure any other court can able for overturn the decision of that particular ruling day. Except if they go out of the country.
No, I'm not saying court. I say any other government, any other new government, we will turn this ruling, change them.
It's possible. It's possible.
Oh, okay. Let me know. Okay. I'll arrest my case.
Thank you. Hello. God bless you. Go ahead.
Before I don't say now 1 minute I get, but before I record, let promise me, I know you forgive me for Friday. For whether make me can belong na shallow. What they tell for the slave, whether shame the slave, instead of them a better country, na shallow then can find themselves. Now what's no me get for say the shallow people are not for patience. Because this all man be the express say this and they get for head up for do. But not only it's no more, we pray to God make 2023 June 24 come. All it's only for protect to vote no more. But matter be any carry and do it go. And that's what we get.
Thank you.
Thank you. Call and take part in the program as everybody gets 1 minute no more for giving your own point of view on this ruling. We go on today, Namama Salon. We don't get much time again at the studio. Call and take part in the program. We just want for no way to nothing. Because we don't time for talk. Hello, caller. Yeah, go ahead. Make your points. 1 minute.
Okay. Thank you. Anyway, the problem with
Caller, now for you use the volume of yourself, please.
Yeah, clear. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Okay. You see, people can blame constitution of the country. Even like some of who are Christians, the Bible, now we own constitution. You understand? Inside the Bible, God is not a compelled person for worshiper. You understand me? He tell you, say, if not death you want, it will support you. If not life you want, it will support you. So he tell you, say, choose this way. He said,
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Before we take another call, I want to tell you something. This particular law, not for one person. Like, for example, if you watch the last local by-election, local council by-election, the kind of vote where APC gets na Kenima, nobody not been feel say them forget that kind of vote stay. Same goes to SLPP na Kwenadogu. So everybody get forget representation from different points, from southeast, from northwest. You get forget SLPP member of parliament from the north. You get forget APC member of parliament from the southeast. So it get for be from that kind of way, the two sides to the coin. And secondly, this particular law, I think it go fine for we see wetin will get for happen if other government change. But then blame the Chief Justice blame the parliament, say if them be one for change them, then for we don't actually change this particular law in parliament. But they left and they so not to the court who can't turn down there at all.
Hello, Kola.
Hello.
You're welcome. 1 minute. Go ahead.
How are you?
This judgment, I believe say everything in them in the expecting and so it go go. So, what you know what me get for say? With or without this government, mother, it must go.
Well, for let matter go, he left to the people for vote them out.
Well, the people that don't make up their mind. This, I think, so the people their mind made up is not about opposition or no opposition. The basic truth is the people and just want me mother go.
And we appreciate if they actually display that in the election and the voting day.
Definitely, inshallah, all they look forward to that as Sierra Leoneans.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
Please not forget to like the program and share them. We still get 117 likes.
Hello, caller. Please reduce the volume of your sets.
Yeah, hello.
All right, 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay, tell me, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, this is a calculated program. Because you see them, they do the rulings, then they call this all thing that we don't sit down. We don't arrange all. We don't arrange, we don't set now. So I just say for say, well, all the ruling and where we not say they call this. So ECS said the courts, they're all, and they say the main cause of the war. They not say Wetin, and the judiciary with the police, and they caused the 1991 the rebel war woman that they then go fight for. So if then they bastardize the constitution and all these sorts of things, it's fine for them. Which means advice our own people no more make then say for stamp fan, APC make them come to one, make them forget about all the differences. Team A now, like the about to say this the big six, make them all come together because if Mother Bill they allow to Mother Bill win, they shall country they all they make so then then the Mother will come to
all right.
That country. If you not get sense, if it's not get sense now, if everybody gives them come to one, they galvanize them, all themselves like family, they fetish that system.
Thank you. God bless you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Will they take 3 more calls for wrap up the program? Call and take part in the program. Go sky every watch me so. Call and take part in the program. Life. Salon Sweets. This now on talk anyway. We don't do we from this Santen, this night. We don't do we on our call. On our call, on our take part in the program. One waiting and on our own views.
You see, like people, let's say, the only way out of this election, now for let the people determine what they want. If the people become very much hypocrites with them way out in the field, then a problem for the country.
All right. Super Mike.
Yes, sir.
Welcome,
yes,
brother, man.
sir. We did hear you.
Democratic country.
Country.
Salon democracy na the government of mother for mother and by mother.
Well, if you say the courts for being independent, the courts not for the set the government straight.
So we want for blame the court, not to plenty, but we get for blame parliament as well.
Yeah, but the court
Because the court make reference to parliament and say if parliament be one for change and then for don't change, I know to the court. Now then they make law. No, but if the court see this, then are the law. Of course, now the waiting then are the law. Now any court get for go by. Now interpret and go interpret, not to make them go make law.
Yeah, but the waiting go on from the last election. I ain't for we don't stick with. You know what I mean? You know we don't change.
So now this same court, now this same thing then can go na parliament, then see all of that and they left and they. So of course, the parliament, what do you expect if the courts get for link with the government? So now parliament are the biggest problem.
No, all true. I'm not they take one from each other. They're all true. They're all true. But President Bill, you don't do your own. You don't do your own. You have to disallow people now. It's not on a put, una go pull back, yeah? It's not on a make on a mistake. Una go pull on a mistake on a make. Because this guy, when I left under, some people that they want to picture that they enjoy, they go be different country for now, yeah? When I just see what you don't do in the past, these 5 years, we did so. When I went back, like I suffer on a back, yeah? When I don't wake up, I'm in confusion, you know, so my brother,
thank you.
We make too much mistake. We wait for correct mistake there.
Yeah. Hello, caller. Hello. 1 minute.
Yeah,
You're welcome on the show.
We just get a perfect judiciary when a slave to the government. And I think we need constitutional change in our country. As I will join the other callers, whether PR system or not, Madam must go. Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Hello, caller. Please reduce the volume of your sets. Hello? Hello, caller?
Yeah, this is not where I come from here.
You're welcome on the show. 1 minute. Go ahead.
But me, this I blame the Supreme Court too. Anybody want to blame the Supreme Court, he just want to get bad in from the people there. Now, what they right now, they interpret. No blame Dr. Abdullah Conte. Now, they write this constitution and then confuse we with them put on the constitution. We interpret them for we simple, don't understand now.
So in this case, Dr. Abdullah Okonte get, and then the parliament get the bigger part because then self make amendment.
You get 1 minute. Make them fast, please.
Then you go to the parliament. If they get plan for pull that thing, they don't pull out. But they know the reason why they left and they because they don't promise something. Now they left and they. And this is what I get. Thank you very much, bro.
Thank you.
Of course, what do you expect from parliament?
Hello, caller.
RGB.
Yes. Good evening.
How are you?
Oh my God. I'm okay. I'm okay now.
Aha, because you know you.
I don't be okay. What me want to say, it's rather unfortunate say, first of all, this president always, he don't set up plenty and then he left the country.
Okay.
And because he know it's there for happen.
Oh, yes.
And then, secondly, it's very sad that young people that like Emmanuel Safar Abdullah them choose to behave this kind way instead of them look for the better. When young people like you say, oh, the old people and this and that, that the same way we all be think. All man are for instance, all man want overnight gently. And this is very sad and I think we will hunt them later on that they career them. And then the third thing, they're not smart. They're not always smart with the way how then they thief and the way how then they deceive people in the country. Everything they do, so they just pass judgment. So they already there, all them things they just roll them out. Now because now see when they don't plan, they already know how the judgments they go. Now a connive decision then come to and then they're ready for roll everything out. Quick, just like how mother bill before they say don't win, they don't go. So I mean, that's the same thing that they pull out.
All right.
And like I repeat them again, anything where you force yourself back, that's where will choke you one day.
Thank
and
you.
it will continue to choke
Thank you. All right, we take another call. Hello, caller. Your name and where you call from? All right, go ahead. You get 1 minute 30 seconds, please.
Yeah. This still happens. So yes, the whole talking also blame the parliament. But you know, say the parliament, from this guy kind of power, if you don't set all the agenda there. Unfortunately, we don't talk to we madam have a kind of power, and they make sure that it stabilize the APC, destabilize them, because you know that the only party that will fit them. So they do all kinds of things for them to get their win and the pass. So yes, always we blame parliament because of we are not going to be power. Let's say always amendment of the law don't pull this inside it. But then we look and they take us say I be done over the matter for Pakabankiam and then some of that clean art circular work out the now kind of work. I know they all just get that confidence. No see matter be a snake. You see, so now I say take up. So what all them bad Christians matter when it's one do bad, any day the country. All right. You don't get private jets. I get you gets the worker. That one get the woman that you can get with flouts. I get you the carry and the you must not get them. For me don't be a power. The one get any flouts. They give it some blue flag panel. So the guy in the ministry, the ministry people then, but people are not somebody talk to APC still. Make them look the bigger picture. Make them forget all the difference.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you, my brother. Okay, we go to another call. Welcome to the show. Please, your name and inside the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. Hello, caller.
Okay, give me a few seconds.
Hello.
Yeah, I hear that before. I just try to. I can't hear the last person. I don't know why.
Because you didn't listen to yourself. You no need for listening. Listen to the phone and let we talk. Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We hear you.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, Mina Tisco Bakari come from Canada.
Please go ahead, sir.
One thing we me don't always say that Salon they run with one system of government.
Okay.
Instead of the executive, parliament, and the judiciary. Because I think if the president they appoint the chief justice where they head the judiciary, you can question waiting to go on day. If the government, the president gets control over the parliament, then how we could really say that the arm of government? So the salon right now, one arm of government, right? So the parliament's not going to do anything. The same like the judiciary, they're not going to do anything. And now we also look at some words then where Fatima said that SLPP go win, no run up, APC go end up not forget a candidate, and then we look at waiting to go on. So waiting me to look at the thing like say Salon get run back into war. Because waiting they happen so right now, the anger for continue that election go come, APC will get the candidate, or then go rig the election for make SLPP win.
All right. Thank you
and this
very much.
The problem. Thank you.
Yeah. We go to another call. Okay, we missed that one. The line's still open, but it take few more calls. For we actually wrap up the program. Few more calls. Still call. No lengths. Please call if you don't miss. Welcome to the show. Please, your name and where you call from. You get 130 seconds.
Okay, hello, Secretary PM. We people talk the line, they crack. Don't say we the experience that.
So most of the time, it can be said the person way in the call, the way out in handling phone.
Okay, but I can get down and fill back the book with the line in the crack.
Okay, so I'll add you time. Just hold on, please. I want to listen this particular person right now. In line clear. When I tell we this person waiting at the line, so right now, please let me able for correct certain things. Then please. Let me just see if in line clear. What do you think about this post where they right now in line? I beg gonna tell we quick before it continue. In line clear, let me just get them. Yes, it clear. Then they get you clear. Sorry about that and go ahead and make your point, please.
Okay. No, no, you have no points for me. Okay, it's okay. No, that's not what I want.
Okay, lovely. Thank you very much for the concern.
Okay, bro, take care.
All right, thank you, guys. Okay, so the line's still open for you one for call. Certain time and day when you talk about something, no way not they way honest by coma in name no go inside it, whether good or bad, no way not they. Honest by coma don't rule we country. Honest by coma been get golden opportunity for change some of them things there for make it be on the better side. So when then they cry, so most of the time when they cry at the smile. Because we do a whole constitutional review. If not $2 million or so or more, we spend for review with constitution. This 1991 constitution, we will only cry for so now. We spend a lot of time for review them. 80 man them. At the end of the day, the last government not do anything. After don't spend UNDP money, don't spend plenty million of dollars for do we review of the 1991 constitution. Honest by Kuma not do anything to that. So no way not they way certain discussion and they way Honest by Kuma a name no go come inside it. No way not they. No way. Because some of them things there, like the Chief Justice say, if Parliament they want for change some of them things there, they don't go with laws, they don't do certain review and amendments, therefore we don't change them. So I blame but not blame. I go blame Parliament bigger and blame Honest by Kuma again if some of them things there. Because Honest by Kuma for we don't make we know if na PR system we forget for use because the main brain behind this PR system na Julius Spencer, Dr. Julius Spencer. Now you know the brain behind the PR system and you get few other people in. But now him always on the push for PR system. And I feel that today he go sleep in peace as he don't able for achieve in dream of let we get PR system because as far as he concerned now in we unify we country more than any other term. So no way no day where Honest by Kuma in name no go come inside this because Honest by Kuma we get the golden opportunity for change some of the bad laws them. Like we not for being there in this condition where as we begin ask yourself questions say na PR we for use on our constituency. It be for very simple for let Honest by Kuma because then we don't propose say let we get PR system. For let Honest by Kuma say we use PR system, they send or we not use PR system. So no we not the way Honest by Kuma a name no go come inside this again from Neo Mort. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where the call from. Hello? Hello, caller?
Hello, yeah, yes, Sulaiman.
Please go ahead.
How you doing, brother?
Okay, are you safe?
You know, these are some of the warning signs then where they being warned our nation. You understand me? You see what happened at Sierra Leone? I will make we all know say now warning sign where they for being warned at that particular country.
Okay.
You know, blame Honest by Kuma. This thing not concern Honest by Kuma.
It concern them from all angles. Because we've been getting the opportunity for change things inside the constitution.
Okay, my brother, we have a demon. Now monster and they will salon so.
Yes, because Honest by Kuma get the chance for let become monster.
No, in the wool salon, Honest by Kuma na freeborn.
You know, waiting at the top, Honest by Kuma give the monster the chance for do what they do so right now.
For give somebody power for make a rule in people now chance for make the person be a monster.
No, not to down there I mean. Not to down there. Not to down there I mean, sir. Waiting, I'll give you time, but not to down there I mean. Waiting I mean. Waiting.
Hold on, you know, you didn't moderate this program.
Exactly. So waiting, I'll give you the chance, please, for let you talk. But waiting at the try for say, Honest by Kuma and the constitution now been the posting down the way for we don't change most of the bad laws in our constitution.
Cemetery. Honest by Kuma na give a chance for me move for me force I name this man for be a speaker of the house there. Now Honest by Kuma give her the chance for make he move the 10 people in a parliament. Now Honest by Kuma give her the chance for me kill people in a market.
No, okay, let's tell you back what Honest by Kuma give another chance for. For let Abbas Bundu day, Honest by Kuma na he introduce that particular system they for let them take somebody. First time what will be the get? Now judge will the get where they come inside. But we change our landing. Under Honest by Kuma. You get me? Hello? Okay, I appreciate. You get me? Yes, go ahead.
You know, one thing about the Sierra Leonean people. Sierra Leonean people and they afraid too much. You know, the beginning of success. Now when you remove the fairness that you mind, that fairness, when
Okay, so you actually don't reach your time, but I'll ask you a question.
Yes, my brother.
You know, say the people can get representation in parliament.
Of course, yeah.
And this same parliament, when are the people can get representation, then self-responsible for this thing?
See, I am not too much specific about the PR system. I am talking about the whole voting system in that particular nation.
So somebody talk this not say now one arm of government we get because the executive now they control all the other arms then.
See, one thing who they put at the mind and the heart of Sierra Leonean people, let them get rid of the fairness within at their mind for this monster. Madam, the Sierra Leonean people are not worth it for undergoing and they undergo so. For this kind of person, we not work for over 20 years. The people are not worth it. The country is not worth it.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
This man is there, he not even develop himself as Sierra Leone. He not do anything at that nation. The Sierra Leone people, for don't know, say this man is not there to stay in Sierra Leone. Now just to make to hustle and then live here and his so-called white.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
The people are suffering. They are not happy.
Okay.
We know the pressure that we are facing.
Thank you,
You know,
very
so
much.
of course, if not to the religion, like Madam you for don't go.
Yeah, too,
One way or the other, for don't go to salon, I don't go get rid of that man.
Thank you very much. I just want to reach to that point at this particular time because Marabi just get few more months. No, we don't need that right now because we just get few more months to go.
Listen, the pain, not put blame panels by Kumati, not mention that peaceful man.
No, and as by my name go always did it, sir. Anyway, thank you very much.
No, don't mention that peaceful man, please, thank you.
All right.
Don't do that.
Okay, so no way not day. I insist. No way not day and it's by my name not the kind of I know exactly what I talk as a journalist. And it's by myself, if he watch this program now, he knows they get golden opportunity for change some of them bad things they have to away with the software. All time with the Christ let them change in 1991 constitution. All time. Welcome to the show, Sister Armin.
Yes, so me what I just want to say is I just want to emphasize on what you say. When people them tell which for make them go for go cast them ballots them. Make them be very, very resilient because like you said, them go one for calm, intimidate them and jiggy jagger them and all that. Let them go and go cool off and come back. And another thing again where I want to say, some before I know you they talk this, other people in the talk and say, you know, the people of Sierra Leone get for cool, whether they want Madabi or whether it's sweet for them or it's sour for them, this and that. Hey, me, I don't want we push camp and shove tomorrow. Or this man, he took the election. They say Madabi win them blame on Sierra Leoneans. Then this has nothing to do with Sierra Leoneans. Sierra Leoneans, as far as me concerned, they are ready to cast their ballot. They are ready to take this man out. But Sembepie, we don't see that we ask ourselves. Wetin are them people that they plan them? Because anytime they plan something that they execute, anything they plan they execute. We don't see that they don't pull members of parliament there. We don't see they don't do so many things them. And we let them they carry on with them thing there. Wetin are the guarantee say we vote them, they're gonna be secured. Because what we try for say is if that man they come into power, Sierra Leoneans and take the law at their hand. Me just the pray no more say the same international community will shove this man inside with. Now the same one back there for sit down and think twice. Say them people like we need to take them back out because if not for that, the money when they try for can fish come on our country, we resources when they try for can fish now country out because after they do, then they go, they support the opposition, then they kind of support the main force with their power. At the end of the day, then they play two games. Them, which one are very very crafty people.
Because we very stupid. Now make you allow somebody for come and play with your mind.
Did you watch the video I sent you?
Yes, I did.
Did you watch that video that I sent you?
Yes,
okay.
I did.
Okay. But anyway, let me finish me. What are they trying to say? If the international community not see them pull mother bio, what are they trying to can get we can't.
So you begin ask yourself question without what they say how independent we be for let we allow all of them things and if happen.
Because it's be like this
So how if it be like this, when we could change that?
We leaders they don't do them. No, we just get some.
So now you someone tell me say let's watch that video and the people them they tell we say they no one for give chance to sub-Saharan Africa for let them develop because they not go get what they want. So how we go liberate ourselves?
Well, I don't make a tell you now say then they set up we Africans they go there attack the opposition
and then we don't accept. Like what you said, tell me say, now so it been done the be we for continue with them because we accept.
No. What I try for say is, if we get a good leader, we respect the rule of law. Same fear, things can go turn out for be right. But remember, when African leaders trying to do good, anytime in Africa, what they do, they kill them. They kill them. I want to say people and they use that for turn against people. What I try for say is, they are the beg. Una we give with this money so una pull a back on our way. It's selfful because the money that they can for fetch in Africa, una they can for take na Sierra Leone. If una not be careful, una go to spend more than waiting una they can for take na Sierra Leone because for resolve a country in a civil war or any disaster, you guys will spend so much money. So Sierra Leoneans, please, I know nobody begin to blame Sierra Leoneans and say mother be okay power. All the people are not decide. The people have decided their mind.
All right.
And they are going to vote.
Thank you.
The question here is, will vote guarantee? How guarantee will vote gonna be? We've got people not mess up the system, they don't manipulate
A very big and good question. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's very scary.
All right, so we take few more calls. You know, I like the way the discussion they go. All man getting point. You know, are there like there are other callers say, me not for moderate the program. In other words, when you talk something, if I know of that thing, I will get for bring me on point and then we talk because we not will just sit down. We dey think of this way and this other way. If we get for talk of how we country to go before, we get for look back, we get for look forward and see where we dey and make things happen. Yeah, I always get me reason why I dey talk and concern and always they talk about honest by Kuma because I'm a former caretaker. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from.
Yes, boss. I wanna thank you. Let God bless you, sir.
God bless we all.
The problem, but we really know they celebrate the right people them, and until we put we priority them first. By right, we suppose we celebrate every blessed day. We have tried a lot. We begin exposing here from the one, and all waiting they say that they will reach so today. But nobody know they see her. Would they left the important issues them? If we will follow that man there, Saloma will lazy for it. If we will follow that man and right up there with some of the interviews them. We don't know exactly what side we for they reach today. Yes, everybody when they fight for the right of that country, they don't try. But we left another people outside. We just celebrate one person, and which is wrong. This guy don't highlight most of the things the way they go on, and they like saying that they would not reach so. They don't expose even some of the APC talks and the likes of the candle. Then do your sell game the way they don't sell game. You see? And today, now this will not reach. But mind you, I don't follow now for almost 3 years, and I do the reach so. This man, if he take me to that Uganda style, if we the people that allow this man go in second term, this one I just the smoke. Let all the APC and others, not only APC, that mean even owner, they will make sure he won't owner. Mark my words.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'll take 5 more calls. 5 more calls and wrap up the program. Just 5 if you're available. I still want to know what you think, you know. The old problem with we country right now too, we not get the structure, and then the one way for make we build the structure and the constitution. You know, sometimes in the way make I consider and the vex, are the vex serious one, are the vex panels, and that's what it try. But the reason why when it's a way constitution talk come are the vex panels, anytime, because we spend a lot of energy, we spend resources, moving all over the country, just in the name of, you know, amending the constitution. But at the end of the day, then go pass with them, come make white paper, send them. What happen? Nothing. So some things then they inside the constitution. If we don't be change, if we don't change, we by like today we not for the talk about this PR system. If for example, me not give I not make the provision for let evil man come inside, it not will come. But because Ernest Baikoma left loopholes, so Madabio as wicked as he be, they exploit all of the loopholes today. It even pass. But sometimes then they are not say because of the love I get for somebody, you are not able to tell them say now this now you blow now you problem. And as by Koma work the work one as by Koma. If na mother be work by now they farm. But as by Koma at the same time make some blunder. We need for make honest by Kroma no say he make blunder. We don't need for wait until he go next world. We begin to disturb and engrave. Let we talk right now. Ele honest by Kroma area and see say yes he make blunder. If he for apologize to the people for blunder, let him apologize. But he do make blunder for this constitution. Because the biggest problem with Salon right now, now the 1991 constitution, where the Dr. Abdullahi Wetin Conte, when they put them together. Now the biggest problem now one day with constitution. So in the UNDP put a lot of money plus the government, set up a committee of 80 men and other people them. We work out all over. For no more, let we get views of people them, put them into the constitution and see how best we can amend the constitution. All of them problem they also see so right now. The constitution, the PR system, election, the powers of the president, all of that been there inside. But what happen? I see them give him, for let it see what he can do. Let we try for begin implement it. Just keep her. He keep her. He keep her. Sorry, but I get for say this. I'm not saying not all man go left for last say that, but I get for. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from.
Good evening.
How are you?
All
right, please. Welcome. Go ahead.
Yes, well, thank you for the program. But this PR, now all the angles they blame everybody now. But at times, at times, once you do something for the good, when you remember, when you be a good leader, they all come go wicked as it be.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And if you actually get,
mm-hmm.
You never expect anybody will come and will be wicked.
Like this will get so right now.
To some people.
Yes.
And that's the problem. You see, and then get a golden heart.
Yes.
Now.
So now this now the problem with law. When you get law, you always make law be law and not about good or bad mortal man. If law na be done there, mother be not able to do this thing.
Naturally, I accept that. You see, and then again, we talk about the program now. This program don't lack calls them because of even the viewers them or the they watch. Both Facebook and YouTube, they normally review. I want because of the data. Now make a matter build it. Now for anything they matter build the increase data. Now salon for people there. You don't get access to when they talk them things there at the country. Now that's matter they do. They do all kind of things. So when they impact the system. And me, we cannot see so matter they going to be this election. Who come? Matter be the leader. Because they don't have only platform them.
I mean, they feel so before this time, but now I don't feel so anymore. But you get right to your opinion.
Yes, because it tends to make you see. But when they say only platform them, and nobody just even the election, nobody gonna take us alone.
Okay, so let's tell you what matter be the afraid and who that matter be the work for. I don't like for talk about it. That is why I challenge Amina just now. You know, matter be the work for the international community and not for we. And I'll tell you, in the election, matter be the afraid for do anything because the observers then go there around. So
okay, hope that will happen because we don't have to live again. Because some people get freedom. You see? But maybe I try to donate programs there now. I want them to be create WhatsApp groups there now. Let them begin share this program. That program there after I send the audio out. Because people are going to download and quit their list now. Because right now that are don't operate as alone. People are participate again and contribute to any programs there.
Okay. Thank you. We could think of that and a very good suggestion. We don't need to think of another work like in Boku, but we could begin see how best to do for. I'll get 4 more calls for left the program for this morning. Because it's already morning and some parts afternoon. It depends on the side we watch we. Yeah. Welcome to the show. This night program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. My name is Sembe Pierre the Freedom Fighter. Unfortunately, by Buredo left me inside the program. Sela take control of the last part of the program. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from?
Good evening. My name is Patrick. I call from Godgate.
Patrick, go ahead and make your point. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yes, we know say Alex Kumadu blunder, but
that not get the reason why SLPP for never for do the same thing. I make they be campaign on the new manifesto. They say they can correct all and the
you correct. Let me ask you one question quick. You sabi that na SLPP. You sabi whose government where they right now. Then say don't talk and say this na power government. You know what in them depa Tonangi anything where the last government did they do and 5 times past them.
Yeah, so no, maybe say now so, but yeah, it is so. If it's in Pakaba, maybe not be member for review that PR system. And it's from even this constitution and it's from in the set of that in that PR system, business they don't become.
No, it can't update. It can't update. Yeah.
Okay. Well, until now, we don't have pay, so we not get followed out. So they go to the pay.
Okay. The only thing I go tell you now, when I come out and vote.
We know say all they go. We reverse all things. We go into parliament into constituency election back. So I don't need for say.
Thank you very much. When I come out, please and vote. That's very important. Okay. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from?
Yes, I call from Freetown.
Please go ahead.
Concerned citizen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the PR, my brother. I don't know with one of the names. To be sincere, the PR systems are systems where it's good for everybody. But just like we just not get a knowledge about it.
Yes.
It's advantageous, and I like one thing where you talk say, even the PR system, everybody gets all parties get a representative. Like for example, the APC will get a representative now Southeast. The SLPP will get a representative now the North. It's for me, I look at it, it's just to fear, but just like it's not to the right time base, knowledgeable to the system.
Correct.
Not knowledgeable, but there's nothing is against part of the constitution. It's part of the constitution, and just like we not get any knowledge about them, few of the people, majority of the people, but it stands as advantage for me. APC will get votes na the Southeast, the SLPP will get vote na the North.
Yes.
So for me, I support the PR system.
You see, now one thing about this PR system, if we will look at how it gets advantage, it really get advantage, and it will unify the country. It not going to be that kind of talk where they talk again. Anything but Southeast and SLPP, not going to be like that again. But the question now, how this government go ready for tolerate people them, for let them take part if from the opposition at the Southeast. Now, the biggest fear now.
Well, that's why we get there's going to be an observers, I'm sure.
Yeah, okay.
Both local and international.
Okay. Anyway, thank you very much.
Okay.
I'll take 2 more calls. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, my name is Lamina. I call from United States.
Please go ahead, sir. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, okay. Actually, like this caller we just called, they talk concerning about this PR system. Yeah, one thing we know about salon voting, more especially in that Southeast, they are not tolerant at all when you compare to the North.
So I'll ask you a question, sir. I'll just make reference points. Sorry. You remember the last by-election, Kenima? Kenima at the East, right?
Yes.
You know how many votes where APC get as against SLPP? Now just small edge SLPP been get. You know why? Wetin cause that one day? Because people they get tired of the system.
Yeah, like with the talk, you understand, the awareness raising. But when they talk about the previous elections, we don't they happen in that country. The kind of encouragement, the kind of opponents where the northern or western area they get, not to show they happen.
No.
We don't see previous elections they when they chase people
Correct.
From that southeast
Correct.
area. Kill people even the access for let you go talk to people they threaten even if they're indigenous.
So you know waiting are the solution to that problem there? you feel say you want for votes, keep your votes na your heart. Now make them get secret ballot. If you keep your votes na your heart and go express yourself on the day for election, that they go save everybody from the hustle.
Well, okay, that's true. That's one way, that one day. So that one day again, now we will roll now. You understand? For all desensitized with people.
Correct. I think this is a message I will note down.
Yeah. Okay, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the show, please. Your name inside the call from you. Get 1 minute 30 seconds.
This is retired Captain Beck.
Go ahead, sir. Welcome.
We just want to tell Mother Beyonce, don't show the other side of this coin. You know, when the military man tell you, you show the other side of the coin. We say go show the side of the table. You understand?
Yes,
when you show us the other side of the coin, we do show them the other side of the table. Uda go eat poto, go eat poto. If they feel saying that they get that country there and manipulate and punish and kill innocent people, and think saying they go scot free, we they capture them one by one. Then scouts away get so, let them ready. We are coming. We are going to the dark now. Salon, would they take them by the hook or by crook?
This caller sabi me. You're not gonna wait me last say anything. But anyway, I expect you view. I appeal and I beg everybody say who can quickly be by the ballot box. So I'll take one more call. I mean, let's tell you something. Sometimes they, not of us say I'm not agree with certain people, but this program we there for educate. So if you get any point, make sure so when you count your point, you count grounded area. Because some parents today are very crazy. It can think from any angle. Sometimes they don't think like you feel send me na APC, where I think like you feel send me na SLPP. I just think crazily and I get all the right for ask you any crazy question based on your point. But not of us say wetin una dey talk we wrong go. But just that this na program where we dey discuss. Your voice inside the program very much important. Hello? Well, please give the volume of the set. If you don't call this name.
No, because you say more ask question.
No, wetin happen? I don't talk and done already. Sorry about that. I say, now the way how you say hook or crook, now make I say they are be one way.
I'm telling you, this guy gets in plan A, we get you plan C. We know what to depend.
Okay. All right.
So, see, if it's what the kind of you show, we don't make your show look boring. We don't be like we insinuate or they can't like or can't put pepper. We get we plan.
Fine. So wetin I go always tell you and you plan now the same thing like wetin we want for talk about the ballot, yeah? If you then at the southeast, you know say you know want for vote for SLPP, keep your intention secret.
This is not about this is not about southeast, this is not about north, this is not about Wetin, this is about Sierra Leone.
No, wetin I be the try for say?
It's not hold on.
Please go ahead.
South side is wetin they insinuate. I know what you insinuate. This is 5 years. Innocent lives don't die. This guy sit down, they manipulate. They pay judge them. Judge the way for take oath, for save lives and property of the state. This judge them sit down, they embarrass Sierra Leone judiciary today. And you tell me say these are judges that will go back to the same ballot. This man will come tomorrow and claim to win. The same judge will come decide back, say Mother will not win. They are not credible.
No.
So we all know what's coming up.
Yeah.
The electoral commissioner law to the chief justice or the 5 judges where they bring all of them are thieves, criminals, they've been manipulating the system. We had enough. We come in for them.
So you not go able for bet the finger where they feed you. That's not the simple thing that one day. You know the bet the finger where they feed you. Now the system this will get now the country. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from? Please. It is the volume of his set, yeah.
Citizen from Australia.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, me they call no more for 10 salon people and say they already don't handbook the system.
Okay.
One thing we for do, the guy always they talk and for grab and go vote until the next government come, then go able for change the system because we were there over here, we they send boku money right now salon.
Correct.
We know how the economy they compare to 2017 when they combo.
Correct.
Say the country off, but compare then to now, brother, we don't say salon right now. A man for survive. And the one way they suffer. And with people the way they go on a farm, take transport, can't at all for cancer. And then not the one the way they now social media they hype the government. And then one in the way they not get phone set.
Not true.
And then a war is. So the only thing Salomon, this gun below all the help. There we go and go vote.
Thank
and
you.
then sometime the next government will go survive. That's how you on border. Thank you.
God bless you. I think you're the last call, except if I want to give bonus if anyone can. But in the meantime, let's listen to this song. Alright, so take this one as the bonus call. Why you come inside as the bonus call? Long time. Welcome to the show, Ahmed.
Yeah, no, but I do, but
I try. Say
I can follow. Not the job sometimes. But I don't see how you do fine. Thank God. But it's right. My brother, all of this system, like I always say, the mistake they do about vote Madam you in as a president. This system they already manipulated already. Before this time, they already proposed the PR system for go along. Few days ago. Yeah, before even the court hearing. This is something they set up. Why do you think say Madam you remove 10 parliamentarians? Madam you get a plan set already from the day when you take this power.
Yeah.
So what would they all to go back to the end we talk about and so a bad leader and a bad leader. Not they continue they should see all is amazing for the government to but then they rule the people and they go the people say. If you look at even the judges, they will not say the majority of the people in Ecsl not like this PR system because they read the radio and they listen to Una, they listen to even the comments at the radio, they know it, but you see how they pass out. Just like what this guy say, the previous fellow who call Wayne at the ex-soldier or whatever. Whatever he say, I don't say harsh and we don't want to go into that. But that is the way we then guard the tribe.
I know, yeah. We just get for control the way no matter how they talk, but that's not the reality.
Yes, I really understand. I appreciate the way you approach it. One of the good things, the sense of feeling when I always get for you when you do on the program, the way when they handle tackle issues, people with their anger. Believe me, I can really respect you towards them because I know how people feel. I know the majority today how they get down. But this is not about not about North South.
No.
This PR system. It's not about parliamentarians. The bottom line is when the government changes this law, so they review them all again. And then people are there know what's in the happen because they know say if they go past through this PR system for them at one, they will charge them. They know it. So now sometimes they must set up. Until the way they don't already they don't plan, they know what's the outcome.
Yes.
Outcome can be it. To say surprising. And I make them go ahead for even the electoral system and the PR system in level votes. What make you see them vote and then to their last year? When the TV that bought it, personal review to, they don't already go ahead. So they know what they get to plan. I think when parliamentarians really pull this because parliament naturally passed through because you want the majority.
Okay.
Before then, if you pull 10 parliamentarians a day, we get any majority. So
all
it's
right.
difficult to pass that in base there. But we make it easy for them. So these are something when you plan, that's something when you cook. My brother, when we will get a bad person, a bad leader, we won't forget about the position, the bad, back. People that we don't need that position, they still rule them back with that kind of bad position, but they take time for making them, they rule the people and good. They do the good thing, what the people they want.
Yeah.
But when somebody want to do something, you will find all kind of means for making more use of the whole of the constitution. The whole thing, they put both people and they think about the people here when they rule. But we don't get there. This government will be worse. But I mean, not to anything possible right to about. No. Me from the one that they tell you now. This guy not to see some of we look at tribe, we look at this. No, we look at the reality of a leader, the quality of a leader. Don't look at the 5 years which will happen today.
All right. Thank you very much.
It's we have become
someone become disgruntled with this government since that Panama Road massacre and this August 10 killing, where they don't kill certain people, they go and analyze any number. They evaluate something. They know they protest, don't know some might kill a birthday guy, what's a man in there. What kind of government should they do so? That is saddening me. It's saddening me. What is so? So, you know, this
Thank you very much, my brother. God bless you.
Yeah, what could just work on continue for the people.
We could do that, and this time we'll get for do a more robustly. Thank you very much.
Yes, please. I trust you. I know soon we will do that, and so we'll see how changes will occur.
Thank you.
Otherwise, we won't go to that country again.
I think this time around, before initially I mean the talk said we not for the collaborate, but now we need for the collaborate with other channel them for do more robust work. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I appreciate that even the collaboration and do all of the other channels that they follow always why because we actually follow now. For me, every day I must living at work. I must if I miss at this about the follow. We appreciate you now so much because the channel they grow and people they follow. We know the amount of us who they get who know they come on down we know the channel too. So they do a very great job because let me tell you brother, my don't shut down even the local TV stations and now even the local they listen to now more than any other side. Because information people they not able to get information home. They listen to that. So we appreciate that. And we
appreciate you as well for the support and the time on our friendly giveaway. We appreciate you.
The idea and we're going to continue for establish more and more.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ahmed. Yeah, God bless you.
You do a very good job. The mama will all get the peace what we want.
Thank you.
That's what the drink of. More pray for violence, you know.
All right. Thank you. God bless you. All right, and the last call that one day. I just see this thing from Global Times. Say the former bank governor, when Dr. J.D. Rogers, when a strong SLPP man die. Well, if we talk about all of them here, so some of them people are so they're responsible for the bad things that will be they happen. Whether this economy or last economy, we economy states generally. Now the people them this. Anyway, rest in peace or in pieces. Okay, we end the program now, yeah. My name is Sembepe, the Freedom Fighter. Until we meet again inside another beautiful edition. I want to tell you a call. Thank you. You will like, please. Before we go, increase the like button for you. You will not like the program, it please, and you will not subscribe it. Consider for do that day. Thank you all very much for your call. Thank you for your like. Thank you for your share. Thank you for just can watch. Until we meet again inside another beautiful edition of the program. Tomorrow, Saturday, we actually get Dr. Richard Conte. For let me interview him on intention as one of the flag bearer aspirants. Until we meet again, love you all so much.
Acting this, we did this for this country.
BSF Entertainment,
yeah.
CSN Production Beats.
Still there.
Purchase your tracks today.
Still there. Why we pass suffer? He can't give his eye I put the living not easy for me. Still there. Every day you see the people them are dying. Still there. Opportunity not there. Nobody know the fence for me. Still there. Why we pass suffer? He can't give his eye I put the living not easy for me. Still there. Every day you see the people them are crying. Still there. Opportunity not there. Nobody know the talk for me. Still there. Sierra Leone, now we come ski. Sweet, sweet sorrow. Sierra Leone, now we feet home. Sierra Leone, now we come ski. We no get no time for go. Sierra Leone, let we all come together and heal this nation. Still the
yeah, we up to God. We no get no sign for God, now that make we still the here. We leader, they no care about we. The only one for use when it come to one election. The youth, they still, they suffer. How they go live, we will not even day. So youth man, you get from the wise, no kill the brother because of politics. Either you be red or green, now for no say salon, we all not the same. We no say the country monarchs, but we still there, we know the go no side.
Why we for suffer? He can't give his river. I put them living no easy for me. Every day you see the people them are dying. Opportunity no day. Nobody know the best for me. Why we for suffer? He can't give his river. I put them living no easy for me. Every day you see the people them are crying. Opportunity no day. Nobody know the talk for me.
Purchase your tracks today.